Your guardian angels know how difficult it can be, and they wish to offer some help in the form of this insightful message. Have you ever come to a realization so impactful that you found yourself completely indecisive? Have you ever ended up so stunned by an action that you just find yourself sitting on your feelings for days before finally acting on what's happened? The angels say, such a thing has just happened to a person that's much closer to you than you think. It involves their innermost feelings, and it's something that has stunned them to the point of inaction. They don't know what to do with themselves, and it will probably be a little bit of time before you get to speak to them again. This person will be so beside themselves that they will likely be distant for a while. That said, there is a reason why your guardian angels have sent this message. This person's actions will act as a catalyst for something much more. It will very likely involve the deepening and blossoming of a certain relationship, but it will also include certain important changes in life. In a sense, this person's feelings will act as a crossroads for you. When the time comes and this certain someone finally decides to tell you how they feel, it will open the door to something you never thought possible. It's understandable to be excited at the potential of such a thing, but it's also understandable to feel unsure of the implications of these events. After all, most people see huge changes as disruptions more than anything else. This is also the reason why your guardian angels wish to share this message. Changes can be difficult, true, but life is all about getting used to and adapting to these changes. In a way, it's more of the same. For now, it's enough to tell you that a certain realization will result in a person close to you confessing how they truly feel. I repeat, they don't know what to do because they just realized their feelings for none other than you. It's not the kind of thing they can just ignore, so eventually this person won't be able to help but act on their feelings. Even if you might not feel ready, you'll be surprised at what you decide on when the time comes. Are you curious about who this person might be? While it's understandable, your guardian angels suggest that you focus on yourself first. After all, there is a time and place for all things. It's okay to feel impatient and try to figure out who this person might be, but they will make themselves known either way. At this point, it's better to focus on your physical and mental well-being, especially since you have a habit of taking care of others more than you care for yourself. While it's okay to sometimes put others over yourself, it becomes unhealthy when done as a habit. When you're so used to neglecting the person in the mirror, you'll find that everything else becomes more difficult without you realizing it. The truth is that you are the most important person in your life, as the only way you can experience the world is through your eyes. Your perspective matters, and the world is colored based on how you feel. For example, if you feel as though things are helpless, then chances are the world feels as though it's covered in a thick fog. Even the most colorful vistas will seem dull and gray. On the other hand, if you focus on your joy and you're looking forward to tackling the future, everything else is more vibrant. Food has more flavor. You see every shade that trees have to offer, and the world feels much more inviting as a result. When someone tells you that you can move mountains, it's not just a figure of speech. When life opens up and you see the opportunities overflowing, the mountains will move on their own. Such is the reason why it's important to have your dreams close to your heart, even when things feel like they're at their worst. The one important truth about life is that things will always balance out in the end. The only thing that you really need to worry about is how you might react. The future might be uncertain, but the one constant of balance remains. It is the reason why your guardian angels urge you to have faith in the future, as it will always be okay. If you find yourself unable to keep the stress and anxiety at bay, don't worry. Allow yourself to believe that things will be okay, and try to remember all of the times you felt similarly before. When you think about it, somehow it always ends up being just fine, or at the very least, things go back to normal. As for the challenges that lie ahead, aside from remembering that everything will be okay, it's often a good idea to be purposeful in your actions. For example, if you instinctively try to go for a snack, ask yourself what that snack will accomplish. Keep in mind that a snack can accomplish a lot, such as helping you feel better or as a little reward for doing a good job. There's nothing wrong with having snacks. That said, if you are going for a snack just for the sake of a snack, it can be a reflective experience. Understanding the purpose behind your actions is fantastic, as it gives you an extra layer of knowledge and understanding. It allows you to be more purposeful with your actions, which in turn can be extremely fulfilling. Once again, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself to something you love now and again. The point is not necessarily to catch yourself doing something unhealthy, but instead to understand why you do the things you do. This brings us to the synchronicity sign that has embedded itself onto your life's journey, the simple acorn. You might not know it, but the acorn is a surprisingly popular spiritual symbol. It is not necessarily because of what the acorn is right now, but what it represents. Those who know where the acorn comes from can understand the gravity of the acorn as a symbol, as it comes from none other than the oak tree. The oak tree is powerful, spiritually significant, and it can be compared to life itself based on the world tree. The oak tree is the culmination of all your potential, and the acorn is how it starts. As your synchronicity sign, the universe has acknowledged you as someone who has been blessed with many different talents. You might not know it, but all you have to do is pursue the things you love, and you'll be shocked at what you discover. Utilizing the humble acorn as your symbol will make it far easier for you to find your purpose. That way, when that certain someone is able to find the strength to confess their feelings, the inner strength you've accumulated will guide you. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, guide them in moments of uncertainty and indecision, granting them clarity and peace as they navigate their emotions and choices. Fill their heart with patience and wisdom, allowing them to embrace the beauty of change and the growth it brings. May they find strength in knowing they are deeply valued and that the love surrounding them will unfold at the right time. Amen. Your guardian angels depart with these words. You have much more to show the world than you think. Allow the words of this message to resonate with your spirit and know in your heart that everything will fall into place. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?